Ruth, welcome to the Impact Investing Summit 2018. Amazing presentation, by the way. Love the keynote. The first question we want to know is, tell us briefly the gist of your presentation so the audiences globally would know why you were here.
Great. So the title of my presentation is Impact Investing is the New Normal.
Sure.
And to me, that summarizes the presentation as well. Impact investing is going more and more mainstream.
Right.
When we started our business 10 years ago, we barely talked about the impact side of the business, even though we're part of the world's largest impact investor. But we felt it was much more important to market on returns, and that was the feedback we got from investors, because every time we talked about impact, people thought philanthropy. But the key point is, impact investing, you can do well and do good. And there are lots of people who are looking to do that now, both on the manager side as well as on the investor side. And we expect that this is a phenomenon that's going to continue to grow. So there'll be more and more managers who are looking to be impact managers. And that's actually a serious decision. It's not just sticking a label on what you do. And there are more and more investors who are also going to be looking at impact in their list of items that they use to make decisions.
Fabulous, fabulous, spot on. Ruth, the next question is, IFC is a huge organization, part of the World Bank. Yes. Tell us briefly your role within the impact investing movement.
Great. So IFC has been an impact investor for its entire life, which is over 60 years.
Wow.
It was formed with the idea of becoming an impact investor. Obviously, those words weren't used 60 years ago, but that's what IFC does. IFC has a $57 billion balance sheet. Every single one of those investments is an impact investment. AMC is a third-party fund manager within IFC. We manage third-party capital. We have a total of $10 billion that we've raised in 13 funds across debt, equity, and fund of funds. We've been in existence for 10 years, and we select from IFC's investments depending on the themes of our funds, and we manage the capital on behalf of third parties to give both an impact return and a financial return.
That is spot on. So, yeah, I mean, the bottom line is having the returns, but not only financial. From 60 years ago, the whole idea was to have an impact as well.
So the goal of IFC is to help development via investing in the private sector.
Wow.
And the ultimate goal is to eliminate poverty. And as the private sector grows within a country, obviously the country becomes richer and richer, individuals become richer and richer, but you need a private sector to get there. So IFC focuses on investments in the private sector, both debt and equity investments, and looks to make sure that not only are those investments going to be financially sustainable, but they are also kind of socially, environmentally, and impact sustainable, so that there are outcomes on both sides.
That's fabulous. Moving forward a little bit, and this is a very generalized question. You also mentioned during the panel that that this whole notion of impact investing should become so mainstream that the word impact should kind of fade away. So the idea is, tell us briefly, how do you think we can take it a step further in terms of taking it to a more mainstream level?
So I don't think the word impact should ever go away, and I think that's important, right?
Okay, great.
But what I believe is that impact and profitable investing should become synonymous with each other.
Fair enough.
And there will always be investments that don't have impact that can be very profitable, and there are investments that will have impact that aren't as profitable, but there'll be an enormous universe of as a Venn diagram goes, there'll be an enormous overlap between those that are impact and profitable. And as investors become more and more conscious of what they're doing, how they're investing their money, the long-term implications of the investments they're making, they're going to become more and more focused on the impact side as well as the return side. And managers as well, because of both demand and desire, are going to focus on the impact side. So I expect that this movement will become a general mainstream movement within the investing industry, both on the public and the private side. The Impact Investing Summit is a wonderful forum. You have people who have all different points of view on impact investing, what it means, how to go about it, from people who fully understand impact investing to beginners. And I think it's a terrific place for education across the board.